Mr. Han, 30 ringgit credit into the e-wallet of every Malaysian. What's your take on this? This is really new and it's actually pretty interesting. So,
yeah, no, I got a couple of takes on it. Honestly, it's really quite interesting. You're right. It's 15 million Malaysians, those earning under 100,000 ringgit a year, everyone above 18 years. And for me, that's interesting, right? It's the government's push for Malaysia to become a cashless society. I think that's great. I mean, it's interesting when governments get involved. I mean, India did something interesting 2 years ago with demonetization. They removed large notes from the currency, which just forced everyone into e-wallets. And I think the Malaysian government is doing the same. A couple of things interesting, which is you get the money, what do you do with it? You're going to spend it on something to eat, I guess, or an e-hailing ride. But the other thing that the government should probably think about is to put that money into e-wallets that don't necessarily allow cash outs, right? Because then that defeats the purpose. You put money into e-wallet, then you allow the person to cash it out. You're not pushing that cashless society kind of mindset, right? So that's my take on it. A couple of things.
Right, but there are also a lot of e-wallets out there in Malaysia.
Yep.
And then what do you think about this? Like, I don't think that's good for the whole.
No, I think having competition is always good. I think Bank Negara has over 40 e-wallet licenses out there. That scares some people, but actually, in my mind, it's great because more competition is it's better for consumers, better for Malaysians because it's simple, right? If there's more competition for your attention or your money, they're going to offer you a better deal to use them. And I think it's not the business of government to decide which e-wallet should get this money. It should be the consumers. But the only thing that I think the government should decide is, hey, we should only allow cash that credit in to e-wallets which don't allow cash outs. I think that's probably something that needs to be thought out properly before they fully go ahead with it next year.
But there's going to be a lot of idle monies with a lot of e-wallets. Yeah. And that's not good for the economy. Should the government perhaps limit the number of e-wallets in Malaysia, to address that specifically?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it would probably be some sort of threshold of is there enough merchants which offer these e-wallets as a payment option? Because what you don't want is putting 30 ringgit credit into an e-wallet which isn't active from either a consumer standpoint or a merchant standpoint, because then that defeats the purpose of pushing Malaysia towards that cashless society, right? If nobody has anywhere to spend it or to use it, then that totally defeats the purpose of that initiative.
Okay.